Have you ever found yourself repeating the same behaviors, making the same mistakes, reacting the same way, even though you don't want to? Ever wondered, why do I keep doing this? This isn't me. The answer often lies below the surface, in a place more powerful than logic: your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind makes decisions, solves problems, and plans. But did you know it only makes up about 5% of your mental activity? The other 95%? That's your subconscious, the silent driver of your thoughts, beliefs, and habits. It stores your automatic behaviors, emotional patterns, deep-rooted beliefs, and childhood programming. Think of it like an operating system running in the background. You don't see it, but it controls almost everything. So, how does this programming happen without us even knowing? Well, from birth to around age 7, our brains are like sponges, operating in a highly absorbent, almost hypnotic state. We take in everything around us: words, behaviors, emotions, and reactions. A child who constantly hears, "You're not good enough," grows up believing it. A child who's always told, "Be quiet," grows up fearing self-expression. This becomes your internal truth, not because it's real, but because it was repeated. As you grow, that old programming keeps playing on a loop. You might choose jobs that match it, attract relationships that reinforce it, and react in ways that make you think, "This is just who I am." But is it really you? Or is it just your subconscious running on autopilot? How do you know if your subconscious is running the show? Here are the signs. First, you keep repeating the same patterns, despite your best efforts to change. Second, you react emotionally before you even have a chance to think. Third, you seem to attract similar people or situations over and over again. Fourth, you feel blocked, like something invisible is holding you back. And fifth, your inner self-talk sounds familiar, negative, and maybe not even like your own voice. These aren't your conscious choices. They're old programs that have been running for years, maybe even decades. The good news is, if you were programmed without knowing, you can reprogram yourself consciously. And here's where you start. First, become aware. Start noticing your repeated thoughts and behaviors. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Second, challenge that belief. Is it actually true? Or is it just something you absorbed and never questioned? Third, use repetition intentionally. The subconscious learns through repetition, so say affirmations out loud, daily, and with real emotion. Finally, practice relaxation and meditation. The subconscious is most open and receptive in a relaxed state. Even just 5 minutes of deep breathing or a guided meditation each day can help shift your internal narrative. Change the way you talk to yourself, and you begin to rewrite the code that runs your life. Replace "I always fail" with "I'm learning and evolving." Replace "I can't" with "I'll try and grow." If you've made it this far, it means you're ready. Ready to wake up from autopilot. Ready to become conscious of what's been unconscious. Ready to start reprogramming your future, one thought at a time. Share in the comments. What's one belief or behavior you think was programmed into you, that you're now ready to change? Be honest, because that's where true change begins. And remember, not every thought you think is yours. Sometimes it's just an old version of you, still playing in the background. It's time to update your inner code. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you on the next step of your journey.